Greetings, humans from the not-too-distant future. This is the Hoary Archivist. Welcome back to some Rimworld. And you may be saying to yourself, Mr. Archivist! And I'll be like, okay, there's no need to be too formal, but what is it? You already play a Rimworld series. Like, are we just going to do the modded series? And I'm going to tell you no, as I click on New Colony. And there's a reason why. We are going to choose the crash-landed scenario, where 3 crash-landed survivors land on the planet with some gear. We are going to choose between these 3 storytellers. We are going to choose Randy Random on Rough with a commitment mode, which means we will not be able to go back and restore saves if we screw up. We're going to put a seed on here called Snuffleupagus. That is not how you spell that, but I don't care. And now, while it generates the world, let me explain to you what we're doing. So, Rimworld series, so far has been the series everyone's watched the most of. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for watching it. I love all of you. But I keep hearing from a couple of my friends that, hey, you keep talking about this Rimworld series. I've seen a little bit of the videos. I really don't understand completely what it's about, or I would like a little more in-depth information about it. And I was thinking, 1, watch the videos more. I'm kind of showing you how to play the game, but 2, that's not y'all's fault. I'm playing a modded series. Even if you bought the game right now, it's going to look vastly different. Not look, but it's going to be vastly different from what I've been playing in my modded Naked Brutality series. And so I thought, Naked Brutality is going fine, but I'm hitting kind of a rut where nothing's happening at the moment, and we've stabilized enough. But the computer is having some issues running it with all the freaky mods on it. Why don't we start a vanilla series using the most vanilla of options, using Randy, which I like Randy, and go in there and just have a good time and really explain the game as we go and do it. So welcome to my vanilla Rimworld series. I don't know exactly how long episodes are going to be on this. I feel like hour-long episodes are a little long. This one may go a little long because I am going to have to do the initial setup, obviously. There's a freaking huge ocean on the seed. What is going on? It's going to take a little longer since I've got to do this initial setup, so we'll go a bit longer. But I'm shooting for about 30, 40-minute episodes. Let me know in the comments as the series goes on if y'all are happy with that. If you prefer the longer episodes, or if the shorter episodes are kind of doing it for you. Hell, tell me if the episodes aren't like long or short enough. Just let me know. Let me know, and we'll make some changes as we need to. So where do we want to populate ourselves? I don't think there's fishing in the base game. That's only in the mod. So honestly, being on a river doesn't help me any. I like going at year-round growing areas, but it's not 100% necessary, really. Where's the cutoff for year-round stuff? I think I saw one earlier, but I don't know if I want to... Yeah, I don't know if I want to be, like, this far away from everything dangerous. But let's go. Let's give it a shot, right? So we're going to take this temperate forest right here. We're going to turn the maps onto medium. We're going to start in spring. We are going to press next. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves 3 colonists. We're going to name them after some of my friends. Maybe their real names, maybe their alter egos on gaming or something like that. But we'll get some people who aren't going to be just ridiculously bad at the beginning. So one big difference that you may already notice is incapable of instead of hates. There are some people that it says incapable of dumb labor. They don't hate dumb labor, but they'll do it if they don't like it. They're just not going to do it at all. 100%. So honestly, this guy seems pretty good. He's incapable of animals and mining. He's psychically dull. I'm okay with that. He's jealous, which is a bit of butt. But he's a good shooter, good artistic, good medical, good social, good intellectual. I kind of want him for late and as my first soldier, so we're going to keep him. Parrot, you're a mathematician. Your mining is good. Your intellectual is good, but you're incapable of dumb labor, so you're at the bottom. You're ready to get dumped. Skippy, you're an escaped convict. You're incapable of caring. I don't think I like you very much. It's Cow. Or Sao, if Chinese, I believe. You're incapable of social and intellectual. I don't hate that. You're nervous. You're a brawler. You're depressive. That's a little bad. But you are amazing at plants and animals. You are the wife of Parrot, who's not coming with us. You're good at mining. You're good at cooking. You're good at construction. Like, you're nervous? And you're depressive, so your mood effects are going to be kind of rough, but I kind of want to bring you with me. And then Marshall. Marshall, you're amazing at social. You can't cook, but really, I just don't like you that much. How about you? You're not incapable of anything. That's pretty good. You're a wimp, but you're tough, which I find actually, like, extremely hilarious. You're kind of meh across the board. Let's see what else we can get. Crime Lord's kid, you're incapable of pretty much everything. You're incapable of violent and firefighting. And you're a pyromaniac, so you get dumped off the ship too. So let's randomize a little bit. We can see down here kind of what our stats look like. If we randomize, we can see we've got decent medical, we've got okay cooking, we've got a little bit of everything that we need to survive. So let's just find ourselves a good all-rounder, really. You're incapable of nothing. You have a chemical fascination. Oh, man, you're 1,000 years old. You have smoke leaf dependence, which kind of makes me not want you, honestly. Let's see. Capable of cooking. We have a good cook. We already have good social on here. What do I really want? Do I want someone... I want someone who is good at maybe construction? Because right now our construction is at 5. And we could use a bit more than that, to be frank. Everything else is kind of going okay. So let's find someone who's at least decent at construction. You know what? Despite what I just said, we got another medical person here. They're not good at social or intellectual, I don't care. They have chemical interest, but I'll get over it. They're incapable of nothing. Their construction's at a 4, and they can, you know, hold themselves in a melee fight. I kind of think we're going to go with this. So, okay. So we've got Rate Guard. He's a mercenary lord, but his name is going to be Slade. Or he's going to be J. in Slade. We got Sal, who's a medieval farm oaf. It's kind of rude, but whatever. Gonna be, you know, you're an oaf. Oh, man, who do I name you after? Not my boy CW. You know, you can be me. You can be MC Archivist. Really, you should probably be the Archivist because you're the intellectual one off studying, but that's okay. And Tony, the criminal surgeon, you can be WC. Box Ghost. I'm 100% okay with that. Let's start. Let's start this colony off right. Let's get in there. And let's try not to die within the first 5 freaking minutes. Alright, so while the world's generating, or the map's generating, a couple of big key differences. One, there's no refrigerators. Oh, we're already here. There's no refrigerators, so we're going to have to make a cooler using air conditioner and other space. There's no dwarves. There's none of that cool stuff here. I don't remember exactly what was in the mods that's super important that we're going to be missing now. I know stack sizes are crappier. Back to vanilla stack sizes, so you're not going to be able to stack a whole lot of stuff. That part is kind of bad, but it's part of the base game, so we're just going to leave it for now. We've got our modded game if we really want to go in there and do that. I think we're good on allowing everything. So let's do some basics. I'm not restricting anyone right now with anything. Alright, so you are our best shooter. You will equip this bolt-action rifle. Myself, I am horrible at everything, but I'm going to equip this pistol. Oh, he's a brawler, so he'll be very unhappy. Okay, so you know what? You're just not going to be in combat for right now, I think is kind of what we're going to have to do. You definitely want this knife. I'll let y'all pick the stuff as you go. We've got a puppy. I'm happy about that. We're going to train him in all the ways a puppy can be trained. Now then, work priorities. We will work on the work priorities here in a minute. Let's look at our world. So fertile soil, we've got a little bit here. We've got a lot over here. So really, I think we're going to build kind of in this area. Man, like, if we could just build right here, we could have this natural walling right there. Yeah. I think we're good here. So let's do some plant cutting. Yeah, plant cutting. I think that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and set up. Let's use this existing wall here. And we'll just set up our initial big room. Yeah. Put a door here and a door here. And now we're going to fill it with some furniture real quick. 1, 2, 3. And a sleeping spot for our puppy dog. We will put a torch lamp in there. And now I need to set up some growing zones. So, I'll say that for rice. And that's just initially. I want this to be heel root. And now we're going to let them go on their little ways and get started working. We're going to be on a slower speed for a minute. We're going to do this for corn. I'm okay with that. Alright, it's a good start. Now, colonists are going to get to work. I appreciate that. Let's put a couple of zones. Ooh, and we can actually... Okay, this is pretty good. So we'll make a wood door there. We're going to put a stockpile zone here. We're going to put a dumping zone right there. Now that dumping zone, I do not want bodies in. And that's okay. This storage pile, I do want animal corpses in. Just for now. Once we get... Okay, and we're going to set them up a little bit. Once we start going and we get the freezer, obviously that's where all the animal corpses are going to go. But for now, here we are. So while they get on to their work, we're going to set their priorities. I want everyone to firefight. I want everyone to patient. I want y'all two to doctor, definitely. And you will only doctor if you absolutely have to. Bed rest. Basic. Okay, now we're going to go on a sliding 4 to 2 system, again, so I can hyper-prioritize stuff, like I explained in one of my Rimworld videos earlier. You need to research... You need to research before you do anything else, but we'll talk. Wardening before you do anything else. Hunt. Definitely important. You'll do art if you have to. Everyone is on cleaning and hauling right now. And then... Man, you're just bad at, like... My bad, Box Ghost. You are my wife, and I love you, but your character is just really bad. So 3 in that. And 2 in that, 2 there. 2 there. 2 there, definitely. And a 1 in growing. So we've only got 1 grower, which is not good. Alright, we're going to go with that for now. We'll see kind of how the colony goes. We can manually work on some stuff if we need to. So our constructor is growing, so we do have... Okay, so Box Ghost is definitely constructing. I'm happy about that. I'm glad to see it. Thank you for doing that. Let us... Got any more wood to chop? Yeah, let's chop all that wood. So let's, while they're building that out, let's go take a look at some of our resources. There's a glow stool. Some stuff to mine. We'll go ahead and not prioritize, but we'll order some mining, just in case. Who is set to hunt? That shouldn't be. It's you. I mean, me, but your shooting's not that great anyways. Alright, so we'll get that mining done at some point. Compacted machinery over here as well. It is relevant to my interests. So I don't expect them to really get to this immediately, but the order is now here. There's some more iron up here, but we won't mess with it at the moment. Honestly, I feel like we picked a pretty good spot. All right, so I'm planting all the things that we need to survive. If anyone could come and finish this, Box Ghost, if you could do me a hot solid. Looks like all the hauling got finished. I appreciate that. Thank y'all. You're driving me insane. Please also work on this door. And then roof this off. But did you actually leave before finishing? Is that a thing that happened? Do my eyes deceive me? Okay, you're doing it now. Alright, getting that roofed off. What am I doing? I am wandering around. Slade is also wandering around. What is your job anyways? You hunt, you warden, you art, you haul, you clean, you research. So the mining, okay, you're definitely hauling. Hey, your research bench up for you, like, post-haste. In fact, we are going to prioritize that now. We're also going to get a butcher's table. And we're going to get a fueled stove going. So these are all things that are relevant to my interests, and my interest is surviving. We have packaged meals, don't get me wrong. Those don't last forever. And really, I kind of would prefer them for emergencies. Alright, Slade, can I get you on anything else? I mean, right now, you're just kind of Captain Research. We're taking you off of hauling and cleaning, probably. Well, we'll wait till the research bench is done, and then we'll do that. Alright, so everyone's asleep. We'll just chill for a minute. One moment. There we are. Had to type that out. How are the crops doing? The crops are doing about halfway done. That's okay. It's a lot of work, but once they get in there, we'll be able to go and do everything else. And I need those crops to start popping up ASAP. So this is probably nothing new for anybody who watched the Naked Rimworld series, or the modded Rimworld series especially. You'll notice that we're not able to fish. That is also a mod. Yeah, there's going to be like a million things. If you're wondering where it is, it's probably a mod. I love the mods for this game. I think they're amazing, but you're probably not going to start off with mods right away. So vanilla is probably what you're going to want to start with. So please take this as an example of what you could expect to see early on. Now then, still cutting down trees. I guess they slept out in the open air because they didn't get the roof put up. And she is really bad at cutting trees. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. That's okay. Once we finish getting all this planting done, tree cutting should be our, by our I mean me, my purgatory. Purgatory? Don't worry about it. Alright, so we're getting some stuff built. Get that research bench in there at some point. Haul in some wood to put down the floors. I thank you for that. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. I don't care about ambrosia sprouts, to be completely honest. Horseshoes pin, we will place outside of the stockpile for now. I do want them to be able to have some recreation. I love the Slade is hauling all this wood over here. That's a good man. Get that wood over there so she can be building. Let her handle the building, and you handle the moving. So we got a low psychic drone. That kind of sucks. Not happy with it. All the dudes in the colony are going to be super pissy. Is what it is. Can you finish researching? Or finish this research bench? I understand you failed at the initial construction, but if you could put it together, that would make me extremely happy. You were not doing what I asked you to, so I am actually wondering what's going on. Hello. Alright, bills. Butcher creature forever. Once again, I am not seeing a... Oh, we're out of wood! That's rough. We're going to have to get some more. Cook simple meals until we have 5. 6. Yeah. Alright, that's a good bill. They're still on packaged meals for a little while, and I'm okay with that. We will start hunting, though. And let's see if we can find some berry bushes to harvesto. Yeah. Well, we're going to hunt some of the local wildlife. Just get a little extra food in there. We'll be able to cook some meals with it. Oh, yeah. Lots of berry bushes right here. Yes. Get those berry bushes. It's so good. So good for me. Hey, little dude. You still watching TV? You enjoying your favorite show? He's just chilling. He's being a good boy right now. You being a good boy right now? Yes, you are, sir. That's a good baby boy. Alright. We are finishing up our planting. Once that is done, I expect a lot of wood to be cut, and we will be able to get some work in there. Archivist, you are hurting. Yeesh. Slept in the cold, darkness, ate without table, minor pain, unsightly environment, awful barrack, depressive, low psychic drone. God. And is anything going well for you? Sure doesn't look like it, does it? Let us get a table going. And we will put 2 chairs in front of it. Now again, all this kind of requires us to get some wood on the table. But I think we're about at that point. Alright, we're resting. This is all indoors, so no more complaining about sleeping outdoors in the cold. You'll just sleep indoor in the cold. Indoors in the cold. I feel like things are going pretty well for the first couple of days. We are still at 44 packaged meals, so we haven't really been cranking out a lot of food down our throats. You know, cranking, that's the name for when you eat food. So now, hopefully, we will get some plant cutting and construction going. Oh, no, we gotta finish planting. That's fine, we're almost done. And when that corn comes up, no one's gonna be complaining. It's gonna be just bushels of delicious rice. You know, like I said, corn. Bushels of delicious rice. Good times for all. Alright. Yep, finish working on the floors. Sooner we get the floors done, the sooner that building looks beautiful. Who's our cook? It's me. I'm starting to notice that I have more jobs assigned to my character than probably is a good thing. It's worrisome. That is worrisome. Well, it is what it is. Okay. We need some plant cutting done. Like, post-haste. Major break risk on me again. Slade is idle? Why are you idle, brother? Well, you can't mine. You know, you can sure plant cut, though. Why don't you get out there and do that? Sure are a lot of plants for you to cut. You may not be great at it, but you can do it. Did you find something to do? Harvesting a poplar tree. If you could get onto that. Going for a walk. Please stop going on a walk. Alright, time to get the restrictions up. Y'all will now be recreation there, and recreation there, and recreation there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get a good 10-hour workday no matter what. Y'all will have some time to do whatever you feel like you need to. You're having to go a long way to cook, I have to admit. That is not really what I want. Alright. So it's going to be food. Clear all. Just meals. Critical importance. So once you get a meal, you should just drop it off right there. I mean, you ate that one specifically, and I respect that. Actually, I only want those meals there. I don't want them here. Okay. So until we get a refrigerator going, this is fine for me. I'm okay with it. It's looking like we're making some good progress. Now then, let's talk about getting a cooler going. This can actually be our cooler as far as I care. So, let's see. Actually, I disagree with that statement. So we're going to make a structure. Actually, we're going to make some power structures. I saw this tip elsewhere, because you can make, or you can put crops in the dead zones here of turbines. Hey, Ibex Doe self-tamed. Welcome to the colony, Ibex Doe. So let's make 2 of those. And then this will get some extra grow zonage. We're gonna expand it. Be right down there. And we're going to put another grow zone right there. This can be corn. We'll actually expand that up a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to put them up to 1 so they can get some stuff done in the meantime. You're going to make... This is where... the food storage is going to go. Okay. And then we're also going to seal it in. Gonna make this double. It looks a little silly, but that's gonna insulate it better. That being said, we're going to change what we just said. Because I want, when all is said and done, for there to be cooler like right here. Yep. And then we'll put the batteries in there for it as well once we get batteries, I think is what we'll do. Okay. So everyone's asleep. That's fine. So this seems a little silly. We will end up moving this stuff in here once we get it set up. Production will go out more into this area, and then this will be a barracks or cell or something of the sort. I think that needs to be our initial setup. But it's going to take a while till we get to that point, so I'm not totally worried about it. All right, so what is the faction going to be named? It's going to be the Grand Archives of the Rim. And we should give the settlement of the name, or the settlement of a name. We should give a name to the settlement. That is English that we are speaking right now. And we are going to call this... the Historical Wing. I think we're okay with that. I like that. Alright, so we're getting to work. We're doing some plant cutting. We're doing some chopping. We're doing some not much else. We've got some food here. The dog is being a butt and eating some of it. Okay, so this ibex doe self-tamed. Let's look into that. Yeah, we'll train it. We will train it. It is trainable. Yep. Plant. Get all that planning done. Now, it seems a little silly to have all this planning done, but that's basically dead space where those turbines are going to go, and in the end now we can actually have, like, extra growing. That's not just going to be out in the middle of nowhere, basically. It's gonna have a purpose to it. Alright, so we're setting up power cords to go to our cooler for when it gets built. We need to get that research bench finished, by the way. If anyone would like to, I don't know, finish building it. I'm not against the idea. Get that chair finished. You know, like, okay, where are you going? Like, actually, where are you going? You're hauling steel to a cooler. That's fine. Group of travelers from the Black Bramble... I cannot talk tonight, have you noticed? The Black Bramble Alliance are now passing by. Welcome. Welcome to the archives. Did you bring anything to eat? Because I don't have anything for you. Alright, once we get this research bench done, we are going to work on batteries. Batteries is 100% the first thing I want. It is now priority A numero uno. And if you could get on to that, you would make me the happiest man in the world. So we are building a cooler, we are building turbines, and we have a raid. A group of outlanders from the Doyston Principled Confederacy have arrived nearby. They are attacking immediately. It is one dingus. He has a knife. He has pretty good stats and is a psychopath. So honestly, if we can get him, I kind of want him. And if we have to make this a prison, I'll do it. I'm going to build a copy and just put it in here. Can we do that? Not right at the moment because we don't have enough wood for it, but that's okay. Archivist. I need you to prioritize cutting this oak tree. Oh yeah, so one thing you're going to notice now is that literally we cannot run and gun anymore. That was the thing that we could do previously, and it is not an option anymore. That was a mod. It was a great mod, and I loved it. It's dead to us. So where is this dude? Oh, he's down there. He's going to get screwed up, probably, by these guys. If they meet up. Hey, buddies. I'm coming to help. Go a little faster. Alright, Slade. It's on you, brother. I'll put some bullets in this dude. Yes. Screw him up. Screw him up. Get him. Mess him up. Get into some better position, buddy. Yes. You are screwed. Alright, so hold off there. Can you work on this bed? You can. So while you are working on this bed, I'm going to let this dude bleed a little bit. We're going to bring him back and capture him. No, ma'am, just the bed. Thank you. Excellent. For prisonniers. And now you are going to capture this gentleman. Thank you. And that's a successful first raid. Well done, Slade. You have murdered the person. And by murdered him, I meant captured him for my own amusement. Alright, we got one wind turbine. I'm done talking today. We have one wind turbine collected. Slade is giving this dude some medical attention. He's not going to die. He has dementia. He's 82. I did not notice he's 82. That is frightening. He's going to be super hard to recruit as well. I think we're just going to release this dude. He's 82. He's got dementia. He's got a bad back. He's deaf. Like, he reminds me of Bowman now. He's just kind of toddling around, not able to see anything. It's kind of like Cassie in our other playthrough, actually, where she got the dementia and just every once in a while she just wanders around for 3 straight hours. Out in the cold, asking for doom to fall upon her, apparently. I'm not into that. Ancient Danger, huh? So this is the Ancient Danger. You remember we may have popped that in our modded Rimworld series. That was when CJ died. But this is full of robots and possibly really good stuff. We're not going to touch that. We are not going to touch it. Here's a Thrumbo. He's very rare. He's wandering around being a butt. I want to tame him, but I don't want to die, so I may just leave him alone. Kevin is no longer incapable of walking, which I appreciate. Y'all just going to play some horseshoes next to the giant Thrumbo. What is the chance that a Thrumbo attacks? Is really kind of the question. I chose batteries. There we go. You know what? Still scary. Still very scary. Revenge chance on tame fail is only 1.3%. So you know what? No, do not hunt it. It will attack you. 100%. We're going to try to tame this giant butthole. Let's see how that works. We'll let them sleep. Alright, y'all wake up. Come on, get up. Finish this. I need this area finished. Everyone just kind of wandering around. Okay, if you're no longer incapable of walking, why are you still here? I kind of want to strip you and send you on your way, actually. Just to have the extra clothes, you know? Like, no offense. Where's our food? We have 8 steaks. And I'm not seeing anything getting cooked, which is a problem. Please go hunt this. And then who is taming? You need to tame. Why am I the only person who's doing all this stuff? Y'all are killing me right now. Alright, got that hunted. We're getting this built. And things really run awkwardly when you have one guy who has all the skills, which I didn't even think about when I was making this, and then everybody else has like a smattering but really could be better. Alright, so Kevin exited the map healthy, so our relations with the Duistan Principal Confederacy has changed. They like us a little better now. They're still not super happy with us, but I'm not super happy with them, so I guess it all works out. They sent a dude to beat up my guys, and so I'm kind of miffed at them, to be completely honest. Yeah, if you could cut these bushes, please. Thank you. We'll let somebody else haul the food back. Like, I need you to actually cook is kind of my issue at the moment. Okay. Let's be honest. He can't really cook for snot. So let's get one of these other people to learn. Box Ghost, you are now the #1 cook. If no one's going to be able to cook to any kind of quality anyways, like a 4 is not acceptable to me, then screw it. This is how we're doing it. Alright, so the cooler is on. It is popping cold air. But what it is not doing is cooling anything because this room is not finished. Can we discuss this? Alright, so we trained one of the dogs. We still, we got food, so it's not a desperate situation at the moment. But I feel like we need some more just to kind of tide us over. Boomlips can go fart right off. I'm not interested. You want to hunt this turtle? And you want to hunt this alpaca? I think the alpaca has to get hunted, my dudes. And this ibex also needs to be hunted. I need hunting to occur. I need extra food, you know? Like, feel free to get onto that noise, and I will love y'all forever. Y'all taking a nap? What's going on? Okay, colonists are going to bed. What are you doing? Please do not hit that thrumbo that you are literally standing in front of. Like, if you hit the thrumbo, I can't promise your life. Alright, well, they're asleep. I'm going to go ahead and call this a first episode here. We got a little bit done. Look at our colony. It's kind of growing. Okay, some of the rice has actually come in. Some of it is still growing. Heel root is on its way. Corn has started. Corn has also started. We've got wind turbines. We've got a cooler. Once we get this set up, we're going to have our refrigerated storage area, and then we can start working on the workshop here. Thank you for joining me. This, again, is the first episode of our Vanilla series. I'm going to keep this series going. It is not the end of our modded Rimworld series. I will be doing episodes of that as well. It will be sporadic. But look forward to that. We started our new series for Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Please stay tuned to that. After that, we're going to be playing a couple of different things. The things are just really starting to pop off from my end. So look forward to some more content. If you want to catch me on Twitter, I'm at Horythe, at HOARYTHE. Drop by, leave me a comment, let me know what you want to see, what you didn't like. You can also comment on this video. But until then, till I see you again on the Rim, y'all have a good evening, and I will see you next time.